then started doing parties, and then B-Hamp was dating my daughter, and he was always bringing me music. Yeah. And I said, bro, you bring me music, got 100 people on it. Now, by the time it get to you, I ain't interested in no more. I said, man, get out here, quit bringing me that stuff. So one night he came over, it was on Thursday, and my son was cutting his hair. You know, Rickey, he cut hair now for a living, but he was cutting hair in my living room then. I came home on a Thursday evening, and Hamp was there, and Rickey was cutting his hair, and I went in there, and I heard, as I walked by, I heard him say, give it to him. He's like, nah, man, nah, he gonna trip. He said, it's just you only writing. I'm listening. He said, yeah. He said, go give it to him. And Hamp wouldn't say nothing. Ricky's like, Daddy. I was like, yeah, here, I'm gonna give you something. So he gave me, and I walked in, and I said, what is this? You got 100 dudes on it? He's like, nah. I said, all right, I'm gonna go check it out. So I went in the room, sat down, and I was sitting there watching TV, and I said, let me go check this out. So I went in the garage, and you know, I come from the custom car world, so I had a car with a sound system in, and got in and put the CD in there, and it popped on. Do 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 do. I was like, Rickey, Bobby. And I was like, this kind of jam. Okay, so I replayed it. Called my brother-in-law, and I said, hey, man, I want you to listen to something. I'm going to come around your house. He was too far, one block over, so I drove over there and got in the car and put it in and dropped it. And he turned it down. I was like, what? He said, what you going to do? I said, what you mean? Because I had another artist named Aquaman out of Fort Worth, and we had a song called Take to a Rim Shop. He said, what you going to do? I said, man, I can't do both of them. He said, man, it's my choice, man. You do. Who is this anyway? I said, that's Brandon. He said, you talking about Ty boyfriend? I was like, yeah. He said, man, wow, close to the family too, man. Aquaman don't do. He said, you got a decision to make. So, you know, the story goes on and on for what decision I made, but the decision I made was right.
Yeah. So what made you decide that? I mean, was it just that conversation? You know, after you heard the song, was it just that particular conversation that just was like, you know what, I got to do this?
No, I said I had to do it, but there was one more conversation I had the next day. I called a good friend of mine at the time, DJ G-Rock. Okay, you know who G-Rock is. And I said, man, come to the shop. And he came to the shop, and I had my own shop at that time. He came over, and I popped it in the computer and had the desktop monitors, and he started saying, yo, bro, who is this? And I said, man, that's my daughter's boy. Man, this kind of jam, bro. And I said, what you gonna do? He said, man, tell you what, bring him to Ribbon City this Sunday. I want him to perform it. I was like, that quick?
That quick.
And he said, yeah, you know, Ribbon City on a Sunday was stupid.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So I called him. I said, bro, we going to Ribbon City and perform this song for real? I don't even know the words yet. I said, I suggest you learn them. And I said, what's the dance? What's the Rickey Bobby dance? And he said, it's just one move. And I said, oh, man. So I'm going to keep it real. The stories that y'all probably been hearing, you know, Jonathan Stewart telling he was part of the choreograph, this and that. It's true. I called him. He came to my garage, and he choreographed and put together the Rickey Bobby dance, and Rickey Bobby dance was what it was. And then when we went to Ribbon City, G-Rock, I think he played it over and over for like 4 or 5 times. And after that, man, it just was skyrocketing. And every time you go somewhere, the whole crowd, you see that Rickey Bobby, they jumping down. So, you know.